Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I haven't said that in probably a year. I think the last video I posted was in February. And this video is basically about why I stopped doing YouTube and telling you about the plans that I have coming in the future for YouTube. But before we continue, I want you to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I promise I'm back on consistency. It's all about consistency. There are a lot of things happening in my life, and I just feel like at that time it wasn't the best time to be doing YouTube or making videos or something. I think I'd try to be happy in the videos, but I wouldn't necessarily be happy. So I think I just had to take a break and like organize my life and all that. And now I'm back. And I'm going to tell you about how I lost my vision for 5 months. 5 months that I could not see. That also contributed to me not doing YouTube. So again, like, comment, share, subscribe, and let's get straight into the video. So basically, I stopped doing YouTube mostly because I lost my vision. I know a lot of you want to hear that story. I know a lot of you weren't seeing me on social media for a long time, like out in public for a long time, and then 1 and 2 times I posted videos, but I was really fat, gained a lot of weight, and a lot of people were wondering if I was sick. Well, yes, I was sick, but it wasn't the sickness that was making me super fat. I was bloated, and I was actually making some videos. Like I was making videos at the time, like some videos to show you guys that how I used to cooperate before I could see again. I mean, I never knew I would see again. There were times when I was like crying and bawling and wondering if I'd ever see again and stuff like that. Um, like I was used to just get up every day and bawl. I used to go to the doctor every week. I think Thursday or Friday. It varied. I used to go to the doctor every week just to check up on my eyes to see if there was any improvement. I mean, it started out improving and thing, and then after that it just got really worse, and that's when I lost most of my hope. I was like, yeah, this is going to be forever. I started to think about my future. I started to think what I would be like as a blind man, like an older person. Just stuff in life, like finishing school, finishing my masters, and doing other stuff. It just really worried me. But I'm glad to say that I can see now. But let me just take you guys on a trip down memory lane. So in early last year, I probably like in February or March, I started to see floaters. Floaters are some of the dark things, like these some of the dark spots. And I was wondering what's all this. I was wondering if it go away. I started Google, cause me, I go Google. First thing I do, I Google. I'm gonna check WebMD. If WebMD say I have 3 days to live, I'm gonna live my best for them 3 days because you know so WebMD always correct. If a WebMD a check, you are dead soon. And if you are dead, you just need to live a life. And the day we are big people, you don't know. So I went and I checked, and I never liked what I was seeing, so I went to a doctor. I never went to ophthalmologist yet. I went to optician. Yeah, those are the ones that test for glasses and stuff. There's a difference. It's optician and ophthalmologist and stuff. So I went to the optician. Say, yeah, man, they're good. They'll survive. Them soon gone. Next one say, yeah, man, alright. Not no idea. They will go away. One say, no, them not go. Them not just go away. Alright, them do go away enough for now. But nothing wrong with it. Ah, you're good. I say, alright, the 3 doctors said me good. Me good. Cause them study eye. And me never study eye, me study marketing. So if them say I'm good, good. So I'm just living my life, blah blah blah. Then my vision started to get blurry with the floaters. I say something. I mean, I've always had like bad vision, but some because I got glasses in grade 4, lost them. I'm a teacher say I me lost them for spite because we had a string on it, the string on it. I'm a teacher say my grade 4 teacher, Miss Johnson. She said, big up herself. She was very strict, but we love her. She could have teach. She said me lost them for spite becoming over the string. But I said, why would I lost the whole glasses and not the string? I'm like, that's kind of weird. But anyways, I said, alright, boom. Alright. Me going to I get my glasses. I think I got them back in grade 5 or grade 6, but I had them for G. I think I had them for G. I don't remember. But I lost them again, and I never got them back till 5th form when I was doing sexy. To the point where the man see me go upstairs in my glasses and I say, we can't bring anything unnecessary to the room. Security named Kevin. We can't bring anything to the room when unnecessary. Blah blah blah. The glasses they look like fun glasses because I got the real big black ones. They look like fun glasses and you can't bring that. Blah, blah, blah. I mean, if I make him know say I'm tested glasses, but because he had never seen me tested glasses for 5 years of school, and the final year of school, he must see me like, in a glasses, he must say, yeah, and this and that. But yeah, I had to explain to him that, yeah, tested glasses, blah blah blah. I try move the story along. Then I don't remember if I got them back till university. So all that time, from 5th form to now, my eyes were deteriorating, so they're getting worse. But to me, I mean, I had to sit at the front of the class if I wanted to learn. I can't see the board from the back of the class. But I always have sitting at the front. Like that's why I never passed AdMath. I'm afraid to say it. I failed AdMath. I did math in fourth form. I got a 1. Glory be to God. Fifth form, if you do math in a fourth form, you're supposed to add maths in a fifth form. I failed AdMath. I got a 4. I can say that, not proudly, but publicly, I got a 4. And never because I don't, it's just that when I got to class and didn't sit at the front, or if I never got to class, I just never went to it. I never went. I never went to class if I was going to be late because I know I can learn from the back. So yeah. I went to miss a couple AdMath class. It's like they're doomed. Yeah. Fast forward to university, got glasses again. I don't remember what year, but I had glasses and I learned and so on, thing and graduated eventually. But I remember in 2018, I got diagnosed with an illness, an autoimmune disease, a chronic disease that cannot be cured. Affects my stomach and stuff. So I had to sit out like a year of school because there were times I couldn't walk, couldn't talk, couldn't eat, days I couldn't eat. It was just a really weird time for me in 2018, so I had to sit out about a year of school. I remember one semester I failed everything. I never told my mother that before, but that was the semester after I found out I was sick. I failed everything that semester because me not gone to class for like 3 months, 2-3 months, and then me go in an exam period. So me try to catch up on thing. No, like barely course in and then thing me. When we go to the exam, failure, complete failure. So I say yeah, done for me. My GPA went to 1 point something. I didn't even know GPAs could be that low. Like I went to find out what my results like a semester after that, and the woman laughed after me in the room and said, "Then GPA could have so low." I say, "Man, why should I come back here? GPA 1 point whatever." I say, "Alright then, come back." Boom, 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 fast forward, and I graduated with second class honors. Never reached first class with those terrible grades. There's no way I can reach first class honors, but I got upper second class honors, which means I'm going on with myself for the last year. And worse, I changed my program in third year, so I did 5 instead of 4 because I started part time. So I would do it 4 years, but I did 5 years instead of 4 years because I sit out one and I changed my program in the third year. But I mean, I say this to say a lot of people think that there's this timeline where you're supposed to do everything, and even though I still feel it because I was supposed to finish my masters last year. Sorry, I was supposed to finish my masters last year, and I didn't get to because again I had to sit out a year of school because I couldn't see. But we'll soon get to that. And some people have this timeline where they feel like they're supposed to finish school or whatever, and it's good to set goals for yourself and set timelines and stuff. But I feel like you must understand that things happen sometimes, and you must plan for things. There's this word. It's a really easy word. It's this word that says like things might happen. The backup. It's like a backup contingency plan. That's the word. Sometimes you need to have contingency plans because something may happen. That will make you delay in your plans, and you just need to understand that things happen and everything happen for a reason. It could have worse. So yeah. Yeah. So graduate. Boom, boom, boom. Start masters same year. Boom, boom, boom. Who does that? I did that. Enough people do that. But Truby did enough for me to start. Can I say a marketing degree? I mean, it's good to have a degree. Don't get me wrong. This is a disclaimer. But I'm just saying, marketing is a very saturated field. If you never graduate in the first class, or if you never have like a what's that word? Minor, which I did. I had management studies. You really need to do some other things like certificates or other things or another degree or something for kind of like make yourself more marketable. Because everybody I am a marketer, but that's the thing. Everybody hire marketer, and it's a lot of us. Like I think most of the graduates yearly are from SOSA, and most of the SOSA graduates are marketing. So you have to make yourself more marketable by doing something in another degree and minor or something. Yeah. So I said, alright, go to that degree. Full sign up. So me I gotta do communication for social and behavior change or communication studies or IMC. Then we see new flashy program named media management. So alright, I'm gonna do this. Start that. It wasn't as easy as I thought. I thought it would be more practical, but it's a lot of theory. But I think they're working on that. Started that, boom, boom, boom. Go back to we just see the flow to them, and everybody said we good. Said I'd get a second opinion. Went to Dr. Vaughn's office, I think in June, and that's on Arden Road. That office is, I think that's probably the best. I don't know about the other offices, but ophthalmologist, that office, they are basically my family. Like somebody from there died, and I legit cried. It was a lady at the front desk. I don't remember her name. I should remember her name because I cried for her, right? Damn. But she was really nice. She used to call me and check up on me and everything there. And when they called me and told me that she died, I tore up. Back to the story. I went to the ophthalmologist in June, I think, and they basically said, no, before I went to the ophthalmologist, I went to my family doctor, and he basically said, if you don't get this sorted out, you're going to get uveitis and you're gonna go blind. Like, he was so frank. He's like, do you want to be blind? I'm like, no. Pity did I know that after I went to the ophthalmologist, and over time, I started to lose my vision in like November, December, January, just like get worse. February was terrible. February was my birthday, and I remember my birthday trip. Aside from whatever happened, I could see that it was really going that time. In the day it wasn't so bad, but in the night it was terrible. It was awful. But I can say it officially went in April after I started the steroids. It officially went in April. So it was April, May, June, July, and never came back to August. Through those months of not seeing it, it was terrible. If you know me, I was a very independent person. Like, me like do things by myself. If me ask if to do something and can't do it for me, I'm gonna find a way to do it. Especially if I really want to do or really need to do it. April onwards, it was rough. Like, because remember, I'm not seeing. The most I'm seeing is light and like blurs. I mean, there was a time when I started to see colors, but then it went back to only seeing blurs. Like, I could not make out faces, people. It was all voices. I used to listen to music at night to drop asleep. I used to listen to ocean sounds to fall asleep to feel comfortable. I remember I had to use a voiceover on my phone, like talk to Siri and make sure do things for me. I used to watch this thing on YouTube. I don't know if anybody knows it. Used to be it's called My Story Animated or something. And I used to, it's like stories animated, but I wouldn't know they're animated. But it's like, first I was looking for audiobooks, but I couldn't find audiobooks. Then I booked up on My Stories Animated, so it was just like people like me hearing a story, and it's animated. I wouldn't know that much, but me hearing a storyline and everything, and I kind of got interested. It was like the time I found out I was a twin. The time I found out I was royalty, like them little, I wouldn't say foolishness, because I used to like, to the point where when them come back, I used to say, yeah, I'm watching this, quote unquote, watch this already. Yeah, so those are the videos I used to watch to keep me comforted, to make me comfortable. English. And them used to ball every night. Like, used to wake up a ball, go see a ball, wake up after 2 a ball, just a ball. I was on steroids. So that brings me to how I started like putting on weight and thing. At the steroids, I was on a very high dosage of prednisone. And that's what a lot of people take. A lot of pregnant women take to when they are pregnant. Pregnant women. A lot of pregnant women take to help nutrify is a word? I don't know. Remember when I first got something to give them nutrients. Because they're eating for 2, so they need to like stay healthy and stuff. So I was putting on a lot of weight. Like, I remember I started at 150 something or 160. At one point I was at 189. Like, me did I get fat? Me hit like the body weight I never mind. The stomach weight I kinda did mind, but I know I could have worked off that. The face weight was it for me. Like, it was terrible. My face was puffy, my eyes were puffy. I'm still a bit like swollen, but it's closer to normal, closer to what I was before. Whew. Yeah, it was a very hard time for me. I just want to thank like all of my friends that supported me, my family. Like, my family was there with me 100%. Friends from work. They were super supportive and stuff. And there was friends from my church family was like there. And this is still church, but my ASF family, like, I just have to list them out. I won't make a list. I just have to mention them because they were there for me. Mommy never choice, but you could see that she was doing it because she wanted to do it. Well, not see, I couldn't see that, I couldn't feel that. And then there were times where people made jokes and they were, like, funny. I mean, you're in a situation about what can you do, what laugh about it. There are also times when jokes are made where I wasn't really pleased, but you know, you just have to play it off like a strong and sing. Then in August, I decided to see a specialist. Even though my vision started to come back, I decided to see a specialist to just find out what steps can be taken. I just wanted another opinion. And basically, I went and the man just told me, say, "Oh, your left eye gone. And you can try to get it back. You can try to do surgery and get it back. But there's a 90% chance that you won't get it back." So now I don't see it out of my left eye. Still haven't done the surgery yet. Supposed to do it in March. Yeah, he's like, there's a 90% chance that you won't get it back, but do it just in case. Yeah, that kind of put me in like a mood. But I mean, there's always hope. And let me tell you about the travel abroad. Like the day before I went, or the week before I went, I did like a eye test. Like me say, yo, why me I see so much things? I did that test and me I say, yo, me I see. And she said, I know you see, and she gave me a prescription for glasses. She's like, over time it will get better, but you can start off with these. Just buy like a cheap one, start off with these, and then over time we'll do the prescription again and whatever. Go abroad to me get prescription, but me I say, I never have my glasses or nothing. But I have my dark because that's also tested, but the sun affects my eyes terrible. So I'm in the plane, I'm reaching New York, and I just one mind just said, try your glasses. Not the darkest, the other one. I'm like, why am I seeing that chair? I'm glad you know. But I'm like, why am I seeing that chair there? It's a dream, I sleep. Why me can't read this on the, because you know the TV, the screens in front of you and the chair in front of you? Man, I'm like, why can't I read this? The thing in there, the fact that comes to me, I'm like, why can't I see your face? Bro, I wasn't like super excited in the, like, physically, but in my mind I was doing cartwheels. Like I could barely see the flight attendant's face, but when I went to stay with somebody until my godmother could pick me up. The morning when my godmother picked me up and I was seeing her face and recognizing that was her, brother. Like, I'm like, you're the first person I've seen in 5 to 6 months. And she was so excited because she's like, oh my gosh, you haven't seen for 5 months and I'm the first person you can see. And she was happy on me. And I felt really good. Like, and I've told this story to people several times. So I'm not as quote unquote heartbroken or sad. I still am sad. It's still something that I went through. But I look at it as a testimony. Like, that's an actual miracle. I hear about these in the Bible and stuff. But it's like I experienced an actual miracle in 2022, like from not seeing anything at all, just black, to seeing, still not perfect, but better than like what it was before. And for me, that's big for me. That's really, really big for me to know that I experienced a miracle. But yeah, my grandmother was so excited, and you know, we have the trip. We see the specialist and go to our next specialist and yada yada bloop bloop. And I mean, I'm better now. I still have other side effects of medication I'm taking and stuff like migraines. I get migraines every morning. Like every morning I wake up with a migraine. I have to take painkillers. I'm supposed to do an MRI to find out what's causing that. But other than that, not bad. Like, yeah, not bad. I'm grateful for what I've been through. Headaches are but I think I'll get over it. I must get over it. I mean, if I like come from not seeing to seeing, it's huge. So everything else is like a baby thing for me, you know. Like it hurt me, bad, but not as bad as what I've been before. And everything I can say is not as bad as I have been before. I've been through before. It's not as bad as before. Everything that happens to me now, I can say that. So let me just tell you a little bit about how like I know I've stressed that I was sad, but it's depressing. Like sometimes I just close my eyes, I rub them and open them and just hope that I see, or I would dream that I could see and wake up and not see, and it's just like false alarm. But I'm saying this to say you can get through stuff. You can get through hard times. You just need supportive friends. No one is an island. Like everybody say, yo, I always see people post about me need a body, I'll never, or if I have in the past, cancel that. I'll never post I don't need no, but you need people. When I say if I have 30 friends in a 30 group chat I have 30 broadcast lists, but you need people. Like you cannot like I don't think I could have got. It's not like I don't think I know I couldn't have gotten through that alone. So I say this to say you can get through hard times. No one's on own. You need people. Yeah. And for what's to come, it's a rocky road. It's a year to come. I got a new job last year, so that's opened more possibilities for me. So there's a lot coming, and my birthday is next month, so look out for that. Yeah, I'm going to be consistent, one video per week. I'm going to start with that and then try to increase it over time, but definitely promise to be consistent this year. Just come along with me, tag along, and not all of them are going to be boring sit down talks like this. I'm going to have interesting stuff, but I just felt like starting off the year with this single I'm grateful for last year. Like big up God, big up Jesus, big up the Trinity, big up all of them and stuff, because yeah, they brought me through last year, like big. Yeah, that's the end of the video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content.